Okay, what's up, guys? So, welcome to another Moss and Hip Hop video. And in this video, this story sounds very familiar. Very familiar. And I'm pretty sure everybody remembers when Travis Scott Astro World album like top charts, and it was pretty much better than Nicki Minaj's album. And Nicki Minaj, she was all mad talking about all these other things on why Travis Scott's album was better than hers. Overall, it was better. All right, it was on the charts. And yeah, she got me talking about he used his kid, it was merch, and all this other stuff on why his album was number one on charts. And yeah, was just pretty much making herself look like a clown. Like, accept the fact that your album is not number one. It doesn't mean like your career is like declining. It just means that somebody made a better album than yours. Me personally, if I released an album, I'm gonna think back on the days where my album wasn't even making charts. Like, I had no songs making charts, I had no albums making charts, and there's like humble SoundCloud rappers, YouTubers that releases their music all the time in charts and numbers. It doesn't mean anything to them. Their passion is making music, not numbers, not where it's going to. If they so happily get the one song or the one album that blows them up and it's the best album in the world, then that's good on them. Good on them. But after that, it's whatever at this point. All right, you've reached your prime of success and all that stuff. Now it's somebody else's turn. So, in recent news, DJ Khaled had released his like pretty much collaboration album. He just gets a bunch of big artists on one album, and yeah, it's like, you know, it's a hit. Like, it's just a lot of hits on his album. Now, and don't get me wrong, I think DJ Khaled and what he does with his music, it's amazing. All right, it's amazing that he could get all these artists and on one album. And it's like, it's good at that. All right, my favorite song off of his album is the Nipsey Hussle Higher song. All right, with John Legend, yeah, of course, DJ Khaled, Nipsey Hussle. That's my favorite song off of the whole album. But that album was not number one. Tyler the Creator had came out with his album Igor, I think the like Igor, I don't know. It's that's I think that's it's well, I know they got the one song Igor theme, but yeah, the album's called Igor. And that is the best album out right now. Like, that's the album that's topping charts. And the backstory behind that album, because I guess he tried to give that album to other artists, but they didn't take it, so he decided he was just going to do it himself. He self-produced that whole album, all right? And then, of course, behind the lyrics, you mean to tell me that album doesn't deserve number one? And I mean, like, listen, Tyler the Creator has been in the game for a while now. So it wasn't a matter of time when he made an album that reached number one. And I'm not the biggest fan of Tyler the Creator, but I recognize talent. At this point now in my life, I recognize when a person is talented. I recognize when a person, like, their passion is like entertaining people. Tyler the Creator, his passion is entertaining people. All right, he doesn't care how he does it. He is going to entertain somebody, whether you like it or not. And that's why with this album, like, when I just heard the backstory behind it, I'm like, Tyler the Creator deserves every award, every billboard, everything handed to him, okay, because of this album. Like, that's amazing that you put that much work behind this album, and it's good at that. Like, you don't really hear too many artists like self-producing and then like behind the whole album. I don't know if the album had any features on it or not. Like, I didn't even bother to check that. But if it's like a no-feature album and you're behind like the lyrics, you're behind, because you know sometimes like they have artists have other people writing the lyrics. But if you wrote the lyrics, produced all the songs, okay, you know he deserves to be number one. All right, he deserves it at like everything, okay? And so, yeah, DJ Khaled wasn't having it. He's pretty mad about it. And I guess today, Dom is Live News, shout out to him, he posted that DJ Khaled is suing the Billboard charts because his album didn't make number one. And I guess, yeah, they say he went on a rant earlier, like I think either last week or a couple of weeks ago. He went into his record label and he snapped at everybody because of his album not reaching number one. Like, dude, that's when you know numbers is running that man's career. It wasn't a passion for entertaining people. Yeah, at probably some point in time, he's all like, "Oh yeah, I want to entertain people," but that's not his passion. I can understand if you do pay attention to numbers, but first things first, you gotta entertain the crowd. You can't be worrying about numbers, all right, and then worrying about entertaining the crowd second. Like, no, you gotta do everything possible. That's why with me, and when I'm uploading videos or creating channels or all this other extra stuff, the numbers just like it matters. But overall, what's coming first is entertaining the crowd. All right, when I created this channel, I could have left it alone. This idea could have been left alone, and I could have just focused on something else. But no, I'm like, whatever is going to entertain the crowd, whatever is going to drive in more of an audience. All right, they're going to be entertained on what I have to say or what I'm going to do. That's what matters. All right. So yeah, him suing the Billboard charts because of that, like that's to me, personally, that's a little childish. All right, that's like some kid mad because he lost his basketball game or he didn't come first in the track race or just something childish. Like I just don't know how to feel about that. You guys comment below, how do you feel about that? But me personally, if my album didn't come like number one on the Billboard charts, then I'm like, all right, well, I gotta make an album where it does. I gotta like the work that I put in before. I gotta put in more work. All right, I gotta do better than what I did last time. And I feel like that's the mindset that you have to have when you have like a passion for something. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. Him being mad over just something just so silly and things like, dude, come on now. Like you got it, and there's so many artists out there. Like, think back when you were at the start of your career. All those artists that was reaching number one. All those artists that was doing better than you. You didn't have nothing to say about it. What you did, you kept putting in more and more work into where you're at right now. And how come it's like you can't have that same mindset where like back then, like that's why I'm like, I feel like that deep down inside of me, maybe not other people, but it's deep down inside of me, there's always that one guy that was thinking about creating a YouTube channel on August 3rd, 2010. That's the day I created my main channel. And that was the day where I was just all like, I wouldn't say that I really had a big passion for YouTube, but I knew I wanted to entertain people some way, somehow. And then 2012 came around. I remember my mom got me an iPad, and then that's when I started really like talking and giving like out my opinions about stuff because I knew it was going to entertain people. This was stuff where I was like already entertaining people with when I was like at school or with friends or somebody. So I'm like, let me put this stuff on the internet so I can entertain more people. And now here I am with 7 YouTube channels, active on all of them, still entertaining, promoting, helping out other people. Like, I'm not worried about, I guess like in a way I am kind of somewhat worried about where this is going to lead me. But overall, first things first, you have to entertain the crowd. And I feel like that's not what's on DJ Khaled's mind. His mind is where my album is going to play set and things. How much money I'm going to make off of this album. How many artists are going to contact me because they want to be on the next DJ Khaled album. It's like, it's stuff that I guess in a way it matters, but at the same time, like, dude, it's like, I can tell that entertaining the crowd, that's not your first passion. And you're mad over something that's like, dude, just come out with another album. Look at Future. That man's releasing albums left and right, all right? And it's like he ain't worried about numbers. His album's probably not even #1 on the charts right now. His EP Save Me, it ain't even probably the #1 EP or album, whatever you want to call it. Like, it ain't even #1. But the man still releases music. He is not gonna stop, throw fits, get mad. That man's still doing what he wants to do. And that's like, he's entertaining people. He knows his music entertains people. That's why he keeps releasing music. So, and I'm not like trying to say like, DJ Khaled's gonna quit or all that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, the way you're acting, I can see right now you getting mad because eventually then you're gonna come out with another album. Then that's not gonna be #1. And then the next album, then he's just gonna be like, you know what, forget it. I'm done releasing music. I've retired. And he's just going to focus on something else then that's going to make him money. But Tyler, the Creator, on the other hand, I feel like that's a dude that's just going to keep on releasing music, keep on doing what he does to entertain a person no matter what. Because it's like, to me, he's a multi-talented person. Man got comedy behind him. He has, like, passionate music behind him. Like, it's just like, that man got so many things underneath his belt. And just, I don't know, with DJ Khaled, like, what can you really say about the man? And he's acting like this. So, yeah, you guys comment below. How do you feel about the whole situation? And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you are new, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for some more videos of Moss and Hip Hop news. And, yeah, talk to you guys later. Peace.